Welcome to the Beaver's Balance, a quiet stream where the wise Math Shiba watches over the flow of numbers. Here we find Birch the beaver trying to make sense of a disorganized mess of wrapped reed bundles. In math, when variables and numbers are scattered like this, it is difficult to see how they actually relate to one another. Being able to rewrite and reorganize these expressions fluently makes the work ahead much simpler. The Shiba offers a guiding role to sort it all out. Stack like bundles, distribute to expand, and pull out a common factor. There is an unbreakable rule of equivalence at play here. Whatever physical manipulations we perform on these expressions, the total value on the balance must stay exactly the same. Our first mechanical move requires identifying like terms. These are variables that represent the exact same type of item, which makes them eligible to be grouped together. Take a look at the dark ink card resting by these stacks. We need to rewrite this initial expression. We have decimal coefficients attached to the exact same variable. Birch physically consolidates the materials, lifting one wrapped bundle and placing it directly onto the other identical pack. To find the total, we add the numerical coefficients together. 2.5 plus 1.5 gives us exactly 4. Through this process, the base variable, our bundle of x, remains entirely unchanged. The card updates to reflect the new state. The two separate terms have successfully merged into one simplified bundle. Combining like terms condenses identical variables into a more efficient package. The clutter is reduced, while the mathematical weight is preserved. Sometimes a multiplier is attached to a grouped package of terms. To handle that, we use the distributive property. Inspecting this new card, we see a fractional multiplier sitting just outside a tightly grouped package of multiple varying terms. To expand this, Birch unties the bundle. Expanding represents pushing that outside multiplier into the group, applying it to every individual item inside the parentheses. We handle it step by step. First, 3/2 multiplies by y to form 3/2 y. Then we distribute the fraction to the second term. 3/2 multiplied by 6 calculates out to exactly 9. Birch's card now accurately displays the fully expanded form of the expression. Expanding unpacks a grouped expression. By actively multiplying the outside factor by every single internal piece, we change the structural state of the math. If we can push numbers into a package, we can also pull them back out. This reverse engineering process is called factoring. Here is a newly expanded mathematical expression written on the card. We have to look closely at these two separate pieces to find their hidden commonality. Both mathematical terms clearly share the exact same decimal factor, 0.4. Birch gathers up that shared factor, pulling it out of the separate piles to unify the distinct pieces back into one cohesive pack. The newly factored expression now appears on the card. This shared numerical value sits neatly on the outside of the parentheses for all to see. You can always verify your math by mentally running the operation in reverse. Expand 0.4 times x and 0.4 times 1, and you get your original pieces. Factoring isolates a shared trait to rewrite a messy sum as a cleanly packaged product. Division and multiplication are simply two sides of the same coin. The riverbank is now orderly. The loose reeds are gone, replaced by 3 specific balanced forms, each one representing a mathematically equivalent, yet structurally distinct form of the exact same value. Birch has successfully applied our 3 moves: stack identical bundles, distribute to expand packs, and pull out common factors. With the bundles balanced, the wise Math Shiba rises and trots along the water's edge. The lesson is complete, and you are ready to continue the journey alone. These 3 moves allow you to reshape any linear expression to fit the task at hand. Before you reach the next bend, test your newly acquired mathematical skills on this final challenge card left resting securely in the grass. Fluency means knowing exactly how to rewrite an expression so the next step becomes clear.